is around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
You don't shoot at cops, you little prick! Get that bastard cold! Be looking for a profit, asshole!
So the first clue we come across is the piece of shirt.
Looks like all that's left. Try the launder tag.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but it shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
Next clue we come to is the briefcase, and it's full of clues.
Only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle.
We'll make sure and check everything in the briefcase.
Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
So the first thing we want to do is line up the H and the K. And then we're just going to go through and line them up. K, S, B, O, J, L, K, Q, X, S, B.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
Any idea what this is?
A very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know, Phelps? Try putting it back together.
So we come back to our next clue, the airplane part, and we want to line up the lettering.
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe.
So that's our final clue. Now we're ready to leave out of Nicholson Electroplating. So as we go to leave Nicholson Electroplating, we bump into Fred Nicholson and we ask him about the plant explosion, and we doubted him. We're going to ask him about the whereabouts of Okamoto, and he will lie. And we'll ask him about McClellan, and we'll doubt him. The lie he tells us about Okamoto, we are going to use the espionage as evidence. So we'll use the espionage as evidence for the whereabouts of Okamoto lie. And then we will doubt him on the other two questions on the whereabouts of McClellan and the plant explosion. After concluding our interview with Nicholson, we're going to want to use the Gamewell telephone. That'll give us the address to Superior Laundry Services and start the investigation on the airplane piece. So Superior Laundry Services is our next destination.
Number was J2620, Cole.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end.
So after checking the ledger and then using the telephone at the laundromat, we are now going to head to the deciphered address. That is our next destination. So So we arrive at the address, and the first thing we notice is the refrigerator.
Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel.
So we're going to investigate the body.
One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
Make sure to investigate both hands and the head. Get the watch.
Longines Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
And make sure to get the ring.
Could be a class ring.
So we're gonna head right in front of the fire. It's our next clue. Come on.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
We're gonna check out the blood stain there. Come around to the dresser.
Looks like we have a match.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
We get the
Microfilm.
microfilm.
A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Rod must have amazing eyesight.
So that should cue the music. So after gathering our clues and using the telephone, we're given the Hughes Aircraft address, and that's our next destination, Hughes Aircraft. All right, should be cool.
Officially opening the nationwide March of Dimes campaign in Washington.
Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
So, this is the spruce scoop.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking thing. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Biggs?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
So we come to Hughes Aircraft, and we're going to ask Vernon Mapes some questions. We'll ask him about the plant explosion, and we will doubt him. We'll ask him about Okamoto, and we will doubt him. We'll ask him about McClellan, and he will lie. And the evidence we are going to use is the prop spinner. So the prop spinner will be the evidence for the lie about the knowledge of McClellan, and we will doubt the other two answers. So Biggs says we should take a look inside the airplane, so we head over. First clue is going to be the linseed oil.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
So then we head up into the plane. We head upstairs. First clue's right on the board.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
So then we're going to come over to the plotter.
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Degrees, 15. Let's see where this is exactly. Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
So you're going to want to head out of the plane and head over to the engines. So after checking out the prop spinner, Mapes says to check out the office. So we're going to head up to
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does. Let's see what Pinker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
So after gathering our clues at Hughes Aircraft, we're going to head to the Wilshire Police Station, and I would recommend taking Mapes' car. It's a pretty sweet car, and it'll unlock it. So the first photo is irrelevant. The next photo, we're going to want to zoom in on the watch.
Bringing the watch for a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy. And Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer.
Alright, now the final picture is going to contain a clue. So zoom in on the address. So after doing a little experiment with the doctor, before you leave, come around and investigate the final clue.
McClellan's patent application.
So now we're ready. So now we have the information we need to go to the house in the photograph, and that's our next destination. So we come into the house and we notice that there's gasoline that's been poured out everywhere. So we want to come into the bedroom. We're going to investigate the ticket.
Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Mapes is cleaning up.
We want to look at the passport. Make sure to further investigate it until you get to the picture.
Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole! We're out of here!